everyone, busygamerdad back again, going to be doing more session gameplay coverage in 2026. I believe that the time that this video will get posted for the public, it will be 2026. I hope you guys had a great new year. This is the year. I think this is the year that we're going to get the 1,000 viewers, 1,000 subscribers. We've had over 1,000 viewers. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule regardless to take a look at the video. If you're new here on the Busy Gamer Dad channel, we look at a game over the course of 3 episodes as part of our session gameplay series. We know you're busy gamers out there, and I don't think that 30 minutes does a video game any justice for deep diving into it. So our session gameplay series over these 3 episodes will be broken up into our first steps into the game if it's a game I have not played. Second is deep diving into the mechanics, understanding progression and seeing how that looks. And third and final is our thoughts, our focused points on details on, do we like this game? Is it a good busy gamer game, or is it something that might be a little bit more time intensive that you need to be prepared for, or something that might be just like, meh, a passing fancy. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. I have a link for the games in the YouTube description next to our Discord and all the other social stuff, etc., etc. We are taking a look, as I said, at Trash of the Titans. This game is currently in early access, so it's a little bit of a discount, less than $10, so that's already a good price point in my head. This is a pixel style kind of tower defense, turn-based RPG, tactical RPG. Now that's a lot of that's like 3 Venn diagrams overlapping each other. Turn-based, tactical RPG that's a tower defense game. I have no idea how this is going to work. I've seen videos for this game. I love the pixel art for it, and I picked it up because I thought it might be a good busy gamer game for us to try out here on the channel. So we're going to jump into I've not played this game, so I do not know how it's going to go. Just for our first try, let's do mild and see how it shakes out. Somewhere in the Wizard City of Ooze. Guys, wake up! Oh my god. What do you want, Possum? Guys, it's Thursday, trash day! It's time to eat some trash! That guy's way too much energy for a Monday. I'm assuming that's Raccoon. Badger? Let's go! Alright, so it looks like we have a progression point. Just this linear, these are our fights, or these are our encounters. I like the loading screen. This is probably going to be a tutorial. Oh, chipmunks. Okay, boys. You know the drill. The boss needs more trash. And lots of it. And word on the street is, some punks have been getting into our dumpsters and taking all the goods. So you get in there and grab as much as you can before anybody shows up. The Rats crew is going to feast tonight. Alright, well, Spike, that's a, what is that, the West Side Story, the sharks and the jets, badger, raccoon, possum, skunk, okay, and just 3 rats, and there it is. I think we're kind of, okay, we rotate by, this is no information on anything right now, so it looks like I can pick one person to move. Looks like if I highlight, I like the pixel graphics already. Let me see here. So who is are they all pretty much the same? Hang on. Skunk has shared light. So I don't know if there's like archetypes in this game. This is our turn order, I'm assuming. So Badger goes first. They are, so A and D rotate it. They say that right here. Use abilities, attack, move. I'm going to have you move. You're not going to be able to get in range. I'm just going to have you move into it, though. I just want to see. Can I zoom in? I cannot zoom in. Use ability. What abilities do you have? Charge. Charge in a straight line to target an enemy and deal 2 damage at the distance. So, I mean, yeah. We close the gap. Okay, cool. And then I can actually attack, too. I can use an ability and attack. Alright. It looks like an AP system. We see that down here in the bottom. And then just hit them, whack them, nice. And end turn. And I'm assuming there's an event. Oh, there's another wave maybe. So I see the exclamation point. It pops up. That's fun. Okay, cool. Cool. I like the music. It's a little melodramatic. I mean, it's very like Nintendo style, Super Nintendo style, which fits my fancy very well. All right, let's hear. So we got, let's have you can close the gap, it seems. Yeah, you can move pretty close. And then I should have checked your abilities first. Vanish, backstab. Become invisible, walk through enemies effects when The effect ends when triggered by backstab. Okay, so I don't know if I want to do that. I just want to attack right now. Alright, some normal attack sounds. That's fine. I will have you vanish, though. That way you don't become the target, and Badger will take the hits. Ooh, another wave. Alright, so they have an bow and arrow. Shared sight. Target regenerate. Okay, so that's not anything that really... arrow target C. Gravity for bonus effect. What is gravity for bonus effect? I don't know. Gravity for bonus passive. Gain extra range and damage when attacking from above. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense, being an archery trajectory kind of thing. So I would want you to move here. I'm assuming that's why you put that there, for the player to do that. Ricochet. Shot. Shoot an arrow which bounces to nearby enemy, dealing possums damage to each. So if I can spread the damage there. It's the passive effect. I mean, I want to take out as much as I can, because right now they have numbers advantage. So yeah, let's do that. He is at 1 HP. Alright, and then Skunk is our wizard. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. What's your... You're toxic. Okay. Passive. Allies within 4 generate 1 extra MP per turn. Oh, okay, so they shared sight within 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would move you here. I'm assuming they can't... I don't know if they can, but I'm assuming that they can't break through my line of defense, just like I can't walk through theirs, unless I have an ability that puts me on the other side, like a charge or a leap or something like that. So I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to move here, knowing that they have only 15 health. Target enemy. I'm assuming that's nearby. I'm going to... And there's no friendly fire, which is actually really awesome. So take out the 1. They go down, and then can I attack? I can. Spike is probably the biggest threat, but Spike is not going to die. They have Toxic. They take 4 damage at the start of their turn, so they are going to die. Captain, rats within 3 dials do extra damage. Oh, okay, but Spike is going to go down, so I'm not going to focus an attack on him because it's kind of wasted. Okay, all right, and then I'm going to end my turn. Promoted. Oh, so now they're the new Spike. That sucks. Okay, well, we took a little bit of a hit there. 4 for charge dealing. Rage, passive effect. Oh, so the more damage they take, the better off their damage is overall. Okay. Do I want to... What if I move here? Or no, does that disrupt this toxic cloud? I think that disrupts the toxic cloud. I'm curious. Let's see what happens. It does. It disrupts the toxic cloud, so it doesn't leave that status effect there. Okay, good to know. Can I charge? It hits 1 and then calls it good. Charge in a straight line at a target enemy and deal 2x damage. Okay, so that's just a gap closer. That's just a gap closer. I'm not going to waste my mana on that. So I'm just going to end... I can move again. Let me... No, I'm going to leave myself here. They're invisible. I don't want to... I'm going to move here, and I'm going to end their turn. Yes. The reason why I want to test a theory out. Oh, I didn't realize there was another thing coming. Yeah, okay, so I wanted to see if they have the ability to break through my stealth. If they, like, walk by me. And I really couldn't test that theory there. Alright, so if I hit you... no, I'm going to do the ricochet shot again. Yeah, I'm gonna... Good damage there, and then I'm just gonna have you end your turn. You do the toxic cloud. literally right on them, and that leaves it so they have no choice. They take 4 at the start of their turn. They take 4 and 4. I want to make certain they're gonna die. So wow, wow, skunk. I'm assuming it's a she. They have somewhat effeminate features. I'm gonna have you move back a little bit so you're kind of covered. Badger took a hit, unfortunately. All right, so smack you. He's toast. Boon, what does that do? Okay, so it doesn't matter who picked it up. It looks like it's just a buff. Swap. So the raccoon can swap locations, passive attacks. Passive slows counter? I think that's the better one, right? Because this is passive. Swapping would be great, and it's upgradable, but this is just free all the time. I'm going to go with that one. That to me seems like a really smart one to take. And then for you, I guess it didn't really do too much damage. I'm gonna end my turn there. I'm gonna have you move to here. Why did it choose? Oh, because he can't jump that. Okay, that's a bit annoying. And then the backstab would finish him off. Nice. Good. I like the pixel animation. It's very, very good. I like the pixel animation. Punching up the audio for the attacks would be a little nicer, but not necessary. I think they did it okay. They can vanish again. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to end my turn. Oh, hey, they can jump in there? I didn't know they could do that. I didn't know they could do that. That's not cool, man. Slowed, yes. Do that. End turn. You. Can you attack them? You can't. Not where you're at, anyways. Move. I don't think you have to worry about it. Let's hear. Attack. Yep, and they dropped that. Move back one more space. I'm not going to keep using my spells because I don't know how I recover mana. Just walloped that rat. So I'm going to end my turn. Swap places would be good right now. Yep, and he tried to walk back, so we got them all dead, so we're okay. So we're basically, that's the tower defense portion of it, where we're trying to, they came in on the paths and we got everything. We didn't lose anything. The gods have gifted you a boon. Hooray! Bash, deals 7 damage and knock back enemies. Raccoon, bonus, gain 1 action if your attack kills an enemy. Oh, I like passive effects. But this bash may be really helpful for lining up things or pushing people into poison. Once per turn, once per turn. I gain 1 action. I'm going to go with the bash. I'm going to go with bash. Alright, eat your trash to grow big and strong. Alright, so these, it's like a Tetris style kind of thing? Interesting. Sandwich of Wisdom. Current meal sandwich grants 1 wisdom per square eaten. 4 wisdom grants 1 MP. Or 1 wisdom grants 1 MP. 4 wisdom grants 1 MP slash turn. So I'm assuming... Can I... Okay, so... I can't change their order. They're fixed. So I'm actually thinking that you... You too would probably benefit from this. But... I think that I'm going to put you in the corner there. Okay, now current meal. Jelly of Mobility. I can rotate these as well. So, interesting. Alright, so if I save that one for later, What's the other one? What are these other ones? Can I see them? I can't see them. I guess it's just meta knowledge for the run, as it were. Okay. Let me think here. Grant 1 mobility per square eaten. 4 mobility grants 1 range. I mean, that seems really strong for our assassin, but we didn't get any action points for them. So I actually want to put it on our warrior so that they can get in there and they can smash some stuff up. So I'm actually going to do that. And it gives us our stat breakout right here. Our damage, our mobility, our health, and our mana. Okay. Core power. I see. Okay, so that makes me a little bit really upset that I missed what I did. But not as bad. So if I do 2 and 2, these two are going to get bonus damage. They're going to be doing 2 power grant. So they're going to each get 1 power each, which will be good. And then we get a row, and that eats up, and they get more? They get a mix of the bonuses, I'm assuming? Yep, okay, so that's what happened. Vitality. Grants vitality per square eaten. So if I were to do that here, or would it do better here? Because they're going to be taking some hits, but they don't have hardly any health. So I'm thinking that maybe I'd like to do that for them. And then we'll give this guy that right there. Cool. All right, nice. I like that. I like that little mini game. That's fun. All right, continue on. So we have, this is your horde. If you run out of food, you can be... Okay, all right. I'm assuming these are elites, and then there's this. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Again, I like how they load this in. Oh no. All right, so Steven. The rat Steven. Captain Steven. Rats with 3 gains extra armor. So I'm going to have to take that guy out pretty quick. Because everybody on this side is gaining that extra armor boost. How do I want to handle this? There's really no high ground, so I didn't get a chance to pick where these guys spawned in. I don't like how this is shaking out, though. So all 4 of us are going to go first, and then they're going to go, and they can wallop us pretty bad, actually, because we don't have a heal. We don't have a way of healing. Unless their priority is to get to the trash. And then to get away. So what I'm getting at is I'm actually just going to park him here. And I'm going to end my turn. And then I'm going to have him move here. This will actually be the perfect test. I want to use the ability to vanish. I want to see if this guy goes around me to this side. Yes, that is intentional. The archer, our possum archer, I'm going to move here. I do have distance. Alright, so so did we recover our MP? It looks like in between rounds, we do actually, in fact, recover all our MP, which is great. Alright, so we're going to do Ricochet. We're going to slow some people down here. Right there. Slow those 2 down. And then I'm going to actually move you here. And it doesn't look like there's an undo. So well, there is. Oh, good. I just said that and I was like, I didn't see one, but now I see it right there. All right. So then we use our ability. We're going to use Toxic, and I'm going to create an area of denial for them. Right here? Is that what I want to do? I think that might be the best play. Right here. Or do I want to cast it right there? Let's do that. Let's do that right there. Hit them. And then have her Attack that guy. Put a little damage on both sides. So yeah, when my allies walk through that, that's when it dissipates the toxic cloud. But then they just walk right through it, and he wasn't getting hit. You saw that. So that's actually really awesome. Alright, so I need to get a little more damage on there. And then have him hit. Oh, if I had hit him back, shoot. If I had hit him back, if I had done that in reverse order, that's the better way of doing it, because then he would have gotten, this guy would have gotten knocked back through the clouds. This guy would have just taken the damage and not moved and bottlenecked. I'm gonna move right here, and I can charge and hit this guy. No, that's not a smart idea. Let me undo that. I could move here and hit this guy. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's just go for broke. 0, really? I must have missed. All right, so now it's Raccoon's turn. Yeah, see, so they went around me, I believe. So they didn't actually get to me. All right, so let me see here. Can I move to you? 9 to 11. I've got 14. I gotta get this guy dead. Alright, that guy's gone. Vanish. Move. Here. End turn. Use ricochet. Right there. Slow them. End your turn there. Use toxic. Right here? Right here? Where would be the better place? There? I mean, yeah. Kinda. Or do I want to keep going on this side with it? Yeah, do it right there. And then use this to attack. Keep hitting that guy. End turn. Because I knew there was going to be another wave. And having these guys just walk through the toxic is really helpful for taking damage. And then, yeah, he's taking a little bit of heat. That's fine. That's okay. He's taking a little bit of the heat. That's kind of his job, his thing. I wish... Can I change their order and all? No, I can't. Darn it. Alright, takes 4 damage at the start of his turn. He's at 10 health. 4 damage and he's in toxic. I guess bop that one. Bop that guy. He's got pushed all the way across the pond. Move you in front here. End turn. How do I want to handle you? Well, you can finish this guy pretty easy, I think. But is that what I want to have you do? How much health? You have 11. That guy's got 20. So I'm going to move here. Take out who I can. That was a crit. That was 19. I'm going to have you move up 1 more. And then I'm just going to have you end your turn. Use ability. Ricochet shots. Finish the one off. Spread some damage. I'm going to have you move right here. End turn. Use toxic gas. I think we'll be okay because if I drop this right here, that means they have so much to get through. hit that guy, and then I'm going to end my turn. This one's going to probably hit this guy and then loot. And then he's going to start turning around. Raccoon took a hit. They're all taking poison cloud damage, which is great. Raccoon's taking some hits. Okay, so he didn't attack the archer. He actually just took that and tried to run, which is fine. Alright, so I'm going to have you move to here and just attack. Smack that guy. End your turn. Raccoon, I'm going to have you vanish. Move to here and attack that one. Nope, actually I'm going to have you just end your turn. Awesome. We're covered on this side, so I'm just going to have you attack. He's got to make his way all the way back here, so I don't really care too much. There. So that guy's slowed. I'll have you end your turn there. You have plenty of magic. So I'm going to have you drop the toxic right there. And then I'm going to have you attack. Do I want you to attack that one? Or this one? You know what? Spread it around. I want you to spread it around. And then I want you to end your turn. Yep, 4 damage when they walk into it. He took a little bit of a hit. She took a little bit of a hit. That's fine. Seems like we get full healed afterwards, so it's okay. He died. I need to get the boon. Okay, so I don't think I can use an ability. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bash you. Send him flying. I'm going to have you move here. Pick up the boon. Dash. Dash in a straight line, deal through all enemies or lightning. Ooh, I like the dash though. The dash seems like good AoE damage, and we kind of need that. I feel like that's something we're losing or missing, and this is a lot. Daze cannot attack. That's actually pretty good too, and it's 12 straight damage, and it's upgradable. I think I'm gonna go with dash though. I want to go with dash. All right, and then I want you to attack this guy, finish them. So this side is all taken care of. You, I'm gonna move you there, and I'm gonna end your turn. Raccoon. How can I help my guys here? He's gonna die from poison, so I want you to move here and attack this one. Finish that guy off. Nice. And then move you. Can I move you down? I can't. That's too far up. I can't do that. Darn it. No, I'm going to leave you where you're at so you're kind of guarding the position. Can I do point blank shot? I can, but it's not ideal. Those two are there. How come they have bonus armor? I don't know why they have bonus armor. I don't know why they have bonus armor. We need one more MP to do our attack. I'm going to have you move back here. Attack. Those two are going to die. So, I mean, just hit this one. Because they're in the poison. I don't even really need to do anything else. Just have skunk attack. And then just end turn. Oh, he didn't take poison damage. Wonder why. Move through here. And then end turn. Move to the flank. Raccoon does some solid damage. He starts turn in poison, so he's gonna die. So I mean, I'll just attack this one, and then end turn. And I mean, well, I guess we don't really need to wait. We got it. Good. Awesome. All right, now what's the So 5 again. Nice, 5 things. And we got a boon from the god. Singularity. Deal 8 damage in an area and pulls enemies, all affected units, toward the center. These are both for skunk. Or 12. Pull a spirit of the arcane into target water tile. The spirit has access to one of your spells and can cast it once per turn. For free? Or for... I don't know if that's for free. I like the idea of causing mayhem on the board and having them get stuck. Oh, we get to choose an item. Nice. Orb of outmaneuvering, spoiled milk. Or spilled milk, sorry. Eat and grant one character. Increases the radius of one area effect. We just picked that up. And plus 4 vitality. That might be really big. Plus 1 damage for every 4 mobility. That would go really good with Raccoon, though. Because if Raccoon can do his AoE charge, I'm going to go with the milk, though. I want to go with the milk. Let me save that one, and then we're going to do our upgrades here. So we've got this guy that's just going to be annoying here. Completing this lines grant bonuses to the stats for the whole party. The more lines triggered at once, the bigger the bonus. So we can try. So we have... Do I want Raccoon? I need you to get some... Yeah, if I do this right here... I have a question. I want to try this out. Can I put the other piece in here? Not that we really need wisdom, but I want to see if I can put the piece. I can't. Okay, that was for science. I couldn't put the piece in there. So, that was for science. So now I kind of hosed myself on purpose. Just for you, just to see. Alright, so... Put that there. Oh, that's annoying. This one, mobility, right there, and then this guy right there. Yep. So right there, and then everybody gets bonuses, and then we open this back up again so we can drop a piece down in there and not have ourselves all screwed up. Alright, well, this was busygamerdad doing episode 1 for our session gameplay series, Trash of the Titans, currently in early access. I will have a link for the game should you want to try it out for yourselves. It's currently under $10. I think this is going pretty well. This is the turn-based tower defense kind of style game, very pixel graphics as you can see. I like the aesthetic for it. Our first episode was literally my first time ever playing it. Our second episode, we're going to continue on with our playthrough, talk about the mechanics that we've figured out and figure out where to go from there. And then our third and final episode is going to be the breakdown of how I feel about the game, if it's going to be a good addition to my Busy Gamer library, or maybe even for yourselves. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. Thank you regardless for taking time out of your busy schedule to check out Trash Titans here on the Busy Gamer Dad channel, and I hope to see you in our next episode for this game. Later.